Welcome to Hazel's Heroes for January 1989. Remember, Hazel's Heroes is a program that is jointly sponsored by the Hazel Park Schools and the Hazel Park Lions Club to recognize elementary students who are good citizens and do outstanding things. To start our program today, we have 4 students, 2 from Ford School and 2 from Edison School. And I'm going to start over here with a young lady, I think, from Edison School, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what's your name?
Joby Jassa.
And how old are you, Joby?
10.
10. How you like being 10?
It's okay.
What, if you had a choice of being something other than 10, what would you be? 25?
No.
What?
16.
16? Why would you want to be 16?
So I can drive.
Drive a car? Have you ever tried to drive a car?
Cedar Point.
That's Cedar Point, huh? That's not like driving on the highway, though, is it? Yeah. Who's your teacher at school?
The magnificent Mr. Wade.
Oh, wow. Did he tell you to say that?
Yes.
Did he? So, now tell me what you think about his magnificence.
He's funny.
He's funny. Okay.
And he teaches good.
He teaches good. He's pretty tough, isn't he?
Not really.
He gives you quite a lot of work to do, though, doesn't he? And you have to do your work, right? And learning can be fun, right? But you also have to put some effort in. Otherwise, you don't get along with Mr. Wade real well, do you? That's right. Why are you a Hazel hero?
Because I do my work good, and when I have spare time, I always read, usually, and then I work in the office.
Okay, I guess there's 2 things that I wanted to ask you about. Wise use of your extra time. Sometimes when you get your work done, there is extra time to spend, right? And you use that wisely by reading a book. You like to read?
Mm-hmm.
Any particular thing you like to read?
Sweet Valley Twins.
Street Valley Twins?
Sweet Valley Twins.
Okay. And do you have that series of books at home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how many of those books have you read?
I can't remember.
3 or 4?
More.
5, 6?
More.
10?
More.
Ooh, so you read a lot of them, huh? Okay, all right. So you really like that series, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you work in the office,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why the school secretary is at lunch?
Yeah.
Okay. And so you take your lunch down there and eat your lunch? And what do you do in the office?
I answer telephone calls,
Mm-hmm.
and I take messages.
All right. Can you spell all the teachers' names?
I think so.
Okay. I was trying to think of a hard teacher's name over there, but I don't think there is one that I can think of. How do you answer the phone?
My Edison School student speaking mail.
Okay, that's good, huh? And then they give you the message and you put it in the teacher's mailbox?
Mm-hmm.
That's big help, isn't it? And big responsibility. And you need to be a very special kind of person to be able to do that, right? Glad you go to our school, I got to tell you that. It does help. And I'm sure that Mr. Cox is real happy that you're there too, right? Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Sherry Morovich.
Yeah, how old are you?
7.
How'd you like being 7? Is it all right? Would you much rather be 10? Why would you like to be 10?
I don't know.
Maybe you wouldn't have to do dishes at home. You wouldn't have to clean your room when you're 10. They still will, right? Yeah. Who's your teacher?
Mrs. Stern.
And what grade is that?
1st grade.
First? What are you doing in 1st grade? When you get there in the morning, what do? You take off your coat and you hang it up, right? And then you sit down and what do you start doing?
My board work.
Your board work? So you have board work every day? And you have to do that. And then what other thing happened in 1st grade class? Because they're learning phonics, right? And that's how words sound or how letters sound, so that you can help sound out words. Do you like that? Okay. Do you go to gym?
Yes.
Who's your gym teacher?
Mr. Messering.
And what kind of things do you do in gym?
Play tag.
Uh-huh.
Jump rope.
Mm-hmm. You guys don't go outside. Do you go outside in gym? Not during the winter, right?
Mm-mm.
Tell me, why are you a Hazel hero?
Because I work good and I help others.
You help good. I mean, you help others and you get all your work done.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing I remember reading about you, is that you always get all your work done first. And then you can help other kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's good. That's being a good citizen. That must mean that you don't goof off in class, too, right? Ever? Sometimes? No. You're a pretty good student, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you always this quiet? Not always? I'll bet you're not. You have any brothers and sisters?
Mm-hmm.
Bigger than you? What are their names?
Gary and Shannon.
Where do they go to school?
Edison.
No, so there's the whole family's at Edison? Oh, wow. Are you the last one? Are you the baby of the family? Okay. We're glad to have people like you that get their work done, try hard, and that's probably one of the most important things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you try hard and get all your work done? Most of the time.
Most of the time.
What's your name?
Ken Scarmius.
And how old are you, Ken?
11.
And what grade does that make you?
5th.
Fifth. And you go to Ford School?
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you gone to Ford School?
For 5 years.
Okay, so you've never gone to a school other than
Yeah, I have. For kindergarten.
Okay, where'd you go to kindergarten?
Jackson School in Oak Park.
Okay. And then you moved to Hazel Park, and of course you like Hazel Park best, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And who's your teacher?
Miss Pytel.
Yeah, what kind of things do you do in 5th grade?
Oh, we have science experiments. We work. A lot of work.
A lot of work, right. What's the thing you like best about 5th grade?
Typing class.
You have typing?
Yeah. We have 2 times a day, every day of the week. 5 days of the week.
And you have typewriter in your class?
No, we go down to the computer room and
Okay, that's keyboarding, what they call keyboarding,
yeah,
right?
keyboarding.
Okay. And what they do is they try and teach you the positions for your fingers so that when you use a computer, you'll be able to type in correctly, right?
Yeah.
And is that taught by a program or is it taught by a teacher?
By a teacher.
Okay, so and whose teacher does that?
Mrs. Wieland.
Okay. And can you type now?
Yeah.
And
I'm good.
you can type fast?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, there's lots of jobs out there for that, aren't there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Probably be more by the time you get 18, 19, we're ready to work.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you a Hazel hero?
Well, because I was outside after school and I found an unmarked envelope with $9 in it, and I started bringing it down to the office, and I saw one of the teachers, Miss Shields, and I asked her if there was someone in her class that lost it, and she said yes, it was this little girl's calendar money. So,
Oh, wow.
So that's why I'm a Hazel hero.
I can understand that because a lot of people would have stuck it in their pocket, right?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people would have. That's an honest thing to do, and that shows integrity, I think. That shows honesty and integrity, and says that you're a good citizen.
I know.
Continue to be a good citizen, right?
Yep.
All right. And our last Hazel hero from Ford is...
Young.
Say it again.
Young.
Okay, and how old are you?
11.
You have a really quiet voice, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever get loud?
Well, sometime.
When do you get loud?
When I'm mad.
Oh, yeah? If I make you mad now, then you would be able to talk real loud?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get mad very often?
No.
No, I wouldn't think so. And how long have you gone to Ford School?
5 years.
5 years. And how old are you?
11.
11. And who's your teacher?
Miss Mitrovich.
And what grade does that make you?
5th grade.
Okay. And do you do keyboarding too?
Yeah.
And how many days?
2.
2 days a week?
2 a day.
Twice a day?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's for a short period of time. How long will that go? Do you know?
For 30 minutes, I think.
Okay. And are you getting pretty good at typing?
Yeah.
And do you often use computers?
Well, we switch every day.
You switch every day?
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of things do you do on a computer when you do things?
Well, she gives us a book, and there's sentences, and we type it on the computer or the typewriter.
Mm-hmm. And then does the computer check it to see how many errors you make and things like that?
No.
Does she check it to see how many errors you make?
Well, on a computer, we just erase it when we're done,
I
but
see.
she checks it on a typewriter.
Okay, so what she's looking for is to be sure that you got your fingers going to the right place. Why are you Hazel Hero?
I was working in the kitchen helping Miss Brown before she died, and she made me a Hazel Hero.
Okay. It's an important thing to help out in the kitchen, isn't it? At Ford School, you serve lots of lunches, don't you?
Yeah.
There are a lot of kids there, and it takes lots of people to do that well, right? And we appreciate that kind of help. We appreciate the reliability and dependability of people like you, because that's what's really important, isn't it? People can count on you to do your job, okay? And that's what citizenship is all about, right?
Yeah.
Thanks for being a good citizen. And there you have it. Edison and Ford, Hazel Heroes. Our next group of heroes come from United Oaks School and from Roosevelt School. And I'm going to start right here with this new person to United Oaks, right? What's your name?
Michelle.
And your last name, Michelle.
Mari.
And how old are you, Michelle?
11.
11. And this is your first year going to United Oaks?
Well, I went there for kindergarten, preschool.
Okay, so you went preschool and kindergarten, then you moved on to a different school, right?
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
St. Mary's.
In Royal Oak?
No, in Hazel Park.
Okay. St. Mary Magdalene then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And this year you're back, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid to ask this question, but where do you like it best? If it's not Hazel Park, I'm going to take the microphone away. Of course you like United Oaks best, right? I will tell them over at St. Mary's, okay? I go there sometimes, but I won't tell them, all right? What kind of things do you see different between St. Mary's and the Hazel Park schools?
Well, St. Mary Magdalene's got harder work than public schools.
Mm-hmm. You have more homework?
Yeah.
Okay. What about class size? Numbers of kids in your class?
Well, in St. Mary's we had like 32 kids. I don't know how. I think we got 30 in United Oaks.
Okay, so maybe there's just a little difference in terms of class size, huh? And what's the thing you like best in school? Nothing, right?
Not much.
It's not true.
I like math.
You like math?
Yeah.
What kind of math do you guys do?
Well, we do division, multiplication, and adding and subtracting.
Okay, so you need to know all those things by the time you get to your grade level, right?
Mm-hmm.
And why are you Hazel Hero?
Because I'm cooperative. I hand in my work on time.
Mm-hmm. And you made a super adjustment, right?
Yeah.
It's hard moving schools, isn't it?
Well, I knew people from United Oaks, so it wasn't that hard.
Yeah, they made it a little easier, that's for sure. But just the adjustment, going to new things and doing different things is sometimes tough. And I understand you did a really good job, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Keep up the good work, huh? All right. You'll be going to junior high soon, right? That should be exciting. And our next hero from United Oaks School is...
Andrew Campbell.
And how old are you, Andrew? 17?
8.
8?
Yeah.
How long have you been 8?
Since September
Since-
1st.
1st of September?
Yeah.
How you like being 8?
Kind of good.
Kind of good?
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand that you were a runner-up in a Pops thing, right?
Yeah. Pops is really power of positive students.
Yeah.
And I thought, what if my idea was to make a runner-up for Pop Student?
Oh, wow.
I'm a good helper at school. I handed all my work, and I help around with my teacher.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And that makes you a runner-up to the Pops person, right?
Yeah.
All right. So now tell me about this Pops thing. Do they have a Pops person every week or every month or something like that?
Every week.
Every week they have a Pops
Yeah.
main person, right?
Yeah.
And Pops is what they call the power of positive students.
Power of
Power of positive students, right. And that's a program that we have in each of our elementary schools. You didn't know that probably.
No.
But each of our schools has a Power of Positive student program because we believe that when students feel positive about themselves, that they do better, right?
Right.
And you feel pretty good about yourself, right?
Yeah.
And you're doing pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You got anything else to say?
Well, the age I probably like the age I probably would like was
Oh, you'd like to be a certain age?
yeah,
Okay. Well, what age would you like to be, Andrew?
24.
24. Why would you like to be 24?
I don't know.
At 24, you could be married and all that kind of stuff, and then your wife would be telling you what to do, right?
No.
You don't think that would happen? Let me tell you how it is, okay?
Right.
Hey, we're glad to have guys like you. You keep up the positive stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's important. It really is. You feel good about yourself, feel good about what you're doing, and you know what?
What?
Things work out really well, and you'll try really hard, right?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you guys have a POPs program at Roosevelt School?
No.
You don't?
No.
Don't have a POPs program?
No.
Well, that's too bad. What's your name?
Julie Itoni,
Julie, and how old are you, Julie?
11,
What grade?
6th.
6. Who do you have, Mr. DeSantis?
Yep.
Okay. He's pretty tough, isn't he?
Depends. If you're bad, then he'll get mad. But
That
you're-
rhymes, you know that.
yeah. But if you're nice, then he's okay, I guess.
Okay. So you try to be
Good.
nice all the time, right?
Well, kinda.
Yeah, well, it's hard all the time, isn't it?
Yeah.
As nice as I am, I have a hard time being nice all the time. Can you believe that?
I don't know.
Sure, I can believe that. Tell me, what do you like best about 6th grade?
It's our last year in elementary.
Yeah, you're anxious to go on to junior high, aren't you?
Yeah.
You got the junior high look in your eye already, you know that? You really do. You look like a junior high kid. You got that twinkle in your eye like I've seen in 7th grade girls for a long time. You know that? Yeah, you do. You're a very special hero, right?
Yeah.
You did something really special for a very special person at Roosevelt School, right?
Yep.
Who's that very special person?
Mrs. Warda.
Mrs. Warda. And what does Mrs. Warda do?
She's our community rep.
Okay. Your community school rep. And tell us what happened.
Well, she was, I guess, driving down by my house with her daughter, and her car started to catch on fire, and I called 911, and the fire department was there, and I was helping her daughter and her carry packages out of the car.
Oh, that's super. You were just happening to look out of the window and see the car catching?
Well, my Uncle John pulled up,
Mm-hmm.
and then she asked me to call 911 and that, so.
Okay. That's a pretty fast reaction, right?
Yeah.
And if I remember reading it correctly, it said that you remained calm through the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Pretty calm, cool, and collected. You know, I heard that she was almost really mad at you. Because if they would have saved that car, she would have still had that old car, right? And instead she got a brand new van, didn't she? Huh? Can you think if you would have called too soon, she may have had that old car yet, right?
I guess.
Then she probably would have made you a hero, right? Good thinking, good job. Appreciate that. And our last hero from Roosevelt School is?
Jerry Krupp.
And how are you, Jerry?
Good.
What grade are you in?
6.
6th grade. Oh, you're in there with her, huh?
Mm-hmm.
With Mr. DeSantis. They only have one 6th grade at Roosevelt School, right?
Yep.
And you do something for one of the programs that I'm concerned about, right?
Mm-hmm.
You work for Diane McMarlin, Mrs. McMarlin, right?
Yep. Yeah.
She's a special education teacher,
Mm-hmm.
and she has some pretty handicapped kids, doesn't she?
Yeah, I guess.
And tell us what you do down there.
I help remove the coats from the children, help them with playing with the toys, and take them to physical education classes.
Okay. You get them from When they come in, right?
Mhm.
Do you get them off the bus, or someone puts them off the bus?
They take them off the bus, and then I take them to their room.
Most kids are in wheelchairs.
There's 3 of them. They're not in wheelchairs, but they're in kind of chair.
Okay.
It's like a baby thing, but it's not.
And yeah, because these are pretty young kids, aren't
Yeah.
And you wheel them in and help take their coats off?
I just get the 2 kids that David and Alvine.
Okay. There's 2 kids that you help?
Mhm.
And I guess the thing that I was real happy with is that you're a really good role model for those people, because, those kids look up to, and lots of elementary kids, younger kids, look up to the 6th graders, the big shots in the school, right?
Mhm.
You guys are the big shots, aren't you?
Hmm?
You guys are the big shots in your school?
I don't know.
Well, say a 6th graders, you gotta be, right?
I guess.
Yeah. And they look up to you as a role model, right?
Mhm.
And that's really good. You got a favorite thing about school?
I guess art.
Art?
Yeah.
Who's your art teacher?
Miss McMullen.
How often do you have art?
Once a week.
Yeah, what kind of things do you do there? You do different mediums, what they call different mediums sometimes.
Yeah, we do winter stuff, fall stuff,
Okay.
summer stuff.
And, of course, you just got over Christmas stuff, right?
Mhm.
That's always a good time. Listen, I want to thank you very much for helping out in one of the programs that I'm concerned about, and being a good role model for all those kids. Thanks, all of you. All right, our next group of heroes come from Longfellow and from Hoover. And I'm going to start down here with this, with a lady in pink. Okay? Are you the lady in pink?
Yes.
Hey, do you like pink?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite color?
No.
What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple? That's why you have purple earrings, right? Yeah, I
Yeah.
bet you didn't know I noticed your earrings, did you? Uh-huh. I noticed funny things like that. What's your name?
Sonia Siba.
And how old are you?
10. 9 and a half.
Well, are you 9 or 10?
9 and a half.
9 and a half? When are you going to be 10?
February
February? February what?
3rd.
No kidding. Something going to change when you get to be 10?
I don't know.
Do you think you have more things to do at home?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you have to. As you get older, you got more stuff to do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And who's your teacher?
Miss Rosique.
And what grade does Miss Rosique teach?
4th.
4th. I like 4th grade.
It's nice.
It's nice, right? So, what kind of things do you do in 4th grade?
Math, English, spelling, reading, social studies, creative writing, science. I think that's all.
What's creative writing?
I don't know.
You don't know what you do it, but you don't know what it is.
Mhm.
Isn't it where you get a chance to create
I think so.
stories and things that you want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been some research done on that just recently that people, when they do that, it's a lot better for them in terms of reading, in terms of spelling, and in terms of your comprehension. Did you know that? You don't
No.
even know what all those words mean, right? Now, I'm not sure I know, but I read the research that says that that's really good for us to do.
Oh.
So that's why we're doing it, probably. You have a favorite thing to do in school?
Times.
You like
Multiplication.
you like multiplication? Do you know them all?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like,
But not really good at 12.
not really good at 12s. Are you pretty good at, like, 5s?
Mhm.
What's 5 times 2?
10.
Ah, that is good. 5 times 7.
35.
Oh, that's really good. 5 times 9.
45.
That's really good. How did you learn all those?
I practiced.
Practice? Took them home and practiced, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Why are you a Hazel hero?
I'm cheery. I help others.
Polite?
Polite.
Conscientious?
Conscientious.
You're all the things that we wish lots of people would be, and many people are. You know that?
Yeah.
Because you're nice to have in class. You do the things you're supposed to.
Mhm.
You're not, you don't act bad and things like that. You just good quality person, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of those around, you know that?
Yeah.
There are, but we're real glad that you're you and that you go here, okay? You keep up the good work. Next time you come here, maybe you can wear purple. Your favorite color, right? But you look nice, too. Hi.
Hi.
What's your name?
Shelly.
And your last name, Shelley?
My last name is Hauser.
Hauser? How old are you?
9.
And when are you going to be 10?
January.
January? When? Do you have a birthday coming pretty soon?
No.
Okay.
I already had my birthday.
Oh, you just had your birthday?
Yeah.
When was your birthday? What day?
Saturday.
Saturday?
Sunday.
Oh, wow. So, did you have a party?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Who came to your party?
My cousins.
Your cousins? You got cousins by the dozens? Did you have a good time at your party?
Mm-hmm.
Good. And who's your teacher at school?
Miss Morrison.
Okay. Mr. Morrison or Mrs.?
Mrs.
Okay. And do you have a favorite thing that you do in school?
Reading.
Reading? And tell me why you're a Hazel hero.
Because I get
I remember. Want me to help you? Okay. It seems if when you first started in Mrs. Morrison's class, you had some problems getting your assignments done and things like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what happened now is that you're getting all those assignments done, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't used to volunteer in class when they were having discussions. And you're doing a lot better in that area, right? Which means that you're feeling better about yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Isn't that kind of what it was?
Mm-hmm.
So you do. And for that reason, Mrs. Morrison thought it was a good idea that you become a Hazel hero, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we're glad to see that. We're glad to see that, you know, there's been lots of Hazel heroes that come through here for the very same reason, is that they suddenly decide that now it's time for them to start doing things right in school. And they become Hazel heroes because of that. So we're glad you did. And you look really nice all dressed up in black, too. You know that?
Thank you.
Like your favorite color? I mean, you got it on your hand, too, right? Hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
Michelle
And your last name, Michelle.
Coburn.
And are you in 4th grade, 5th grade?
I'm in 2nd grade.
2nd grade. Oh, how old are you?
7.
7. How you like 2nd grade?
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Who's your teacher?
Miss King.
And that's at Longfellow School, right?
Uh-huh.
And what kind of things are you doing in 2nd grade?
We write our spelling words, and we read. We do science.
So you do some neat stuff, huh?
Uh-huh.
You go to gym,
Yep.
and you go to art,
Yeah.
go to music.
Uh-huh.
So you go to lots of things, huh?
Yeah.
Stay pretty busy, and you go to school all day.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And do you have phonics?
No.
Oh, so you had phonics last year probably, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you got those all down?
Yep.
That's really good. Why are you a Hazel hero?
Because I'm really helpful to my classmates, and I do all my work.
And you're a top,
Pop student.
and what does a top pop student mean? Well, you get some kind of special award, right?
Yeah.
At your school?
Mm-hmm.
You know, Longfellow School was the very first school in our district to start the POPS program. This is like the 2nd or 3rd year that you've been doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they recognize kids for good things they do, right?
Yep.
And you were the top one, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's really good, and that's why you're a Hazel hero, right?
Uh-huh.
Because the POPS program is working. We're glad to have people like you, positive, good people. Thanks all of you for coming.
You're welcome.
All right, our next group of heroes come from Clark School. And I think I'm going to start. We only have two groups of, or one group, but two people in this group of heroes because several schools didn't send somebody, right? Hi.
Hello.
What's your name?
Jennifer Clift.
And how old are you, Jennifer?
11.
What grade?
6th.
Sixth. And who's your teacher?
Mrs. Oshab.
How many sixth grade teachers do they have at Clark School? Do you know?
1.
Just one. Mrs. Oshab is the only one?
Yes.
Okay, do they have a 5th, 6th grade split? Do you know?
No.
They don't. Okay, so we're just about 28 to 30 of you guys over there, huh?
Close.
Okay. And are you looking forward to going to junior high?
Mhm.
Yeah. You know, the other little girl I talked to, I told her that she had the junior high look in her eye already. You do too. You know that. You're ready, aren't you? You're ready to go on to junior high. And junior high, beware, right? Do you have any sisters or brothers that go to junior high?
No, I have 2 stepbrothers in high school.
Okay. So you know what it's like to be older, right? And and all the things that you have to do when you're older. Always being older isn't better, right? It isn't always better. What kind of things are you doing in 6th grade to get you ready to go on junior high?
A lot of math, spelling, English, reading, and all sorts of work like that.
Okay. Do they have computers over at your school? Do you guys use those at all?
Sometimes.
Have you had keyboarding? When did you have keyboarding?
Near the beginning of the year.
Okay. And can you now type better than you could? Okay. And do you practice that when you go down to the... So you know where the home row of keys are and all that kind of stuff, right? Okay. What kind of things do you do on computers when you go to the computers?
Well, our school has lots of games to play, and sometimes we just type little letters to people.
Okay. When you talk about games, what kind of games are you talking about? Like going to an arcade?
No, educational games.
Oh, so it gives you like a multiplication problem. You have to do it, and if you get the right answer, it lets you do something, right? Or you have 5 problems before it lets you do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have a game you can play, but it makes you do something, some math problems or something like that before it lets you play the game, right? Then you have to go back and do more math problems. Yeah. Okay. All right. We wouldn't want anybody out there to think we just had you guys playing with computers, computer games. Why are you a Hazel hero?
Well, my friend and I were up at the little corner store, and we saw a hit and run, and the car didn't stop or anything, except for to say some very nasty words. And my friend and I got his license plate and called his mother, and the ambulance came and took him away.
All right. And there were some people who were here last month, right? Who were involved in that whole process, right? Who was involved in that with you?
My friend Gina Jones.
Okay, and?
That was all.
Okay. And
the corner store manager, of course.
Okay, and you were sick or hurt yourself or something and couldn't come last time, right? So there were 2 of you that really kind of did this, right?
Yes.
And did they find a guy and things like that?
They never told me.
They didn't tell you. Probably better not to know, right? But that was really smart thinking. You know that? And no one can ever teach you how to think on your feet. It's one of those things that you just kind of, some people have it and some of us don't, right? And that was really smart thinking. Did you write it down or did you just remember it?
Well, we wrote it down on a paper bag inside the store.
Right, because I forget numbers like that, right? You know, if anything ever happens to me, I hope you run. I hope that, because we surely want to protect other people, right? And people can't do that and just run off and swear at you or something like that, right? And that's what happened, right? And then the other hero from Clark School also had a accident situation, right?
Yes.
Okay, can you, what's your name?
Joey Yassa.
And Joey, kind of tell us what happened with the accident that you saw.
Well, I didn't really see it, but I got the license plate of the number, not the number, but the letters, 3 letters. It was VWH. While I was standing by the flagpole, the safety patrol girl named Heather Tassie and Jeff Mosey. Heather brought him. I asked her what happened. I got the license plate number, and I carried him to the office.
Wow.
And that's all that happened.
I understand the little boy wasn't hurt real bad, right?
No, he just, I think, fractured his elbow.
Okay. You carried him?
Yeah, I carried him to office.
Was he a little nipper?
I think he was in 2nd grade.
Okay, and what grade are you in?
6th.
6th. Oh, you're in class?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good thinking, wasn't it? It kind of makes you feel good. When you do something right like that, it kind of makes you feel good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We never know what's going to happen when you're in an accident situation and how you're going to respond, right?
Mhm.
And it would make me feel good if I responded the right way, that's for sure. Tell me the things that you like to do in Mrs. O'Shamp's class.
Do math. A lot of things. Do all the work.
And you're ready for junior high, too?
Yes.
You're looking like you're ready to go to junior high. Do you plan on doing athletics or anything at junior high?
Yes.
What kind of athletics?
Track, football, baseball, basketball.
Okay. You're going to do them all, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, both of you, I guess if anything happened to me, I want you guys around, all right?
Okay.
Keep track of my car and watch for me, will you?
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Good luck to you.
Yep.
This part of our program, we get a chance to give the certificates and the T-shirts, yes, and to our heroes. In the absence of Mr. Gibson this month, we have Assistant Superintendent Mr. Rasmussen to do the honors. Mr. Rasmussen.
Sherry Morovich, Edison School. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Joby Jassa, Edison School. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Ken Scarmias, Henry Ford School. Congratulations. Eong Hang, Henry Ford School. Congratulations. Jerry Krupp, Roosevelt School. Congratulations. Julie Itoni, Roosevelt School. Congratulations. Andrew Campbell, United Oaks School. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Michelle Mowry, United Oaks School. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Michelle Coburn, Longfellow School. Congratulations.
Finish up.
Sonia Seba, Hoover School. Congratulations. Shelley Hauser, Hoover School. Congratulations.
You're welcome.
Joe Yasso, Lee Clark School. Congratulations. Jennifer Ann Clift, Lee Clark School. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You can see that these heroes, they're not always doing spectacular things, but they're good quality citizens, and that's what our program is all about. There's lots of them out there. You watch for them. They're Hazel heroes. Thanks for watching.